G'day everyone, welcome to a journey that might just surprise you. Today we're about to uncover a world that's both ancient and innovative, humble yet full of potential, the world of snail farming. Now, you might think of snails as those slow-moving creatures you spot after a rain shower, but there's so much more to them than meets the eye. Snail farming, also known as heliciculture, is a fascinating practice that's gaining momentum across the globe. In fact, snails, those familiar garden visitors, are at the heart of a massive industry, especially in Europe. Here, they're not just a curiosity, but a valuable resource cultivated on a grand scale. Every year, millions upon millions of snails are carefully farmed, harvested, and processed. Their journey doesn't end in the garden. They're destined for kitchens and laboratories around the world. So, why do people farm snails? There are two main reasons. First, for gourmet cuisine, and second, for the booming skincare industry. Both are thriving, and snails play a starring role in each. In countries like France, Spain, and Italy, snails are considered a true delicacy. Dishes like escargots are celebrated in fine dining, and chefs take great pride in preparing them to perfection. But that's not all. Snail slime, or mucin, is highly prized in the world of skincare. It's packed with nutrients and properties that are believed to rejuvenate and heal the skin, making it a sought-after ingredient in beauty products. Across the globe, billions of snails are raised each year, with Europe leading the charge in both innovation and production. These farms can be vast, with rows upon rows of carefully tended snail pens. Running a snail farm isn't as simple as it sounds. It takes space, patience, and a deep understanding of snail biology. Farmers must monitor everything from humidity to diet to ensure healthy, thriving snails. From the moment a snail egg is laid to the day it's harvested, every step is carefully managed. Quality and health are top priorities, whether the snails are destined for a gourmet meal or a skincare lab. In this series, we'll explore the unique habitats snails call home, their remarkable life cycle, and the two fascinating paths they take, either to the kitchen as a delicacy or to the laboratory as a beauty secret. This is a story where nature, science, and human ingenuity come together in unexpected ways. So, whether you're a foodie, a science enthusiast, or just curious, let's get started and discover the incredible world of snail farming. Snail farming starts with creating the perfect environment: moist, shady, and safe. Indoors, breeding rooms control temperature and humidity, ensuring year-round reproduction. Once hatched, young snails move to outdoor pens, carefully designed with planks and netting. These structures provide shade and trap moisture, mimicking a post-rain paradise. Fences keep snails in and predators out, often with clever barriers they can't cross. Farmers plant clover or rapeseed for food, and supplement with special feed. Indoors, computers manage light and humidity. Outdoors, irrigation keeps things damp. Every detail is monitored to keep millions of snails healthy. The goal: happy, productive snails. It's a balance of natural living and precise management. This setup ensures a steady, high-quality harvest. That's the secret to successful snail farming. Snail reproduction is a fascinating and complex process. Most farmed species are hermaphrodites, meaning each snail possesses both male and female reproductive organs. This unique biology allows every adult snail to play a dual role in the breeding cycle, increasing the chances of successful reproduction within a population. Despite their dual anatomy, snails still require a partner to mate. The process begins with a slow, deliberate courtship, as two snails approach each other, often exchanging chemical signals through their slime trails to ensure compatibility. When conditions are right, the snails align themselves and exchange genetic material through a process called copulation. Remarkably, both snails can fertilize each other, so after mating, each is capable of laying eggs. On commercial snail farms, only the healthiest and most robust adults are selected for breeding. Farmers carefully inspect each snail, looking for signs of vitality and maturity to ensure strong offspring. Indoors, farmers create warm, humid environments that mimic the snail's natural habitat. These controlled conditions encourage snails to mate more frequently and help maintain optimal health. After successful mating, snails search for soft, damp soil provided by the farmers. Here they burrow slightly and lay their eggs, ensuring the delicate eggs are protected from drying out or being disturbed. Each snail can lay anywhere from 40 to 100 pearly, translucent eggs at a time. These eggs are clustered together in the soil, forming small pockets of new life beneath the surface. Farmers regularly monitor the breeding areas, checking for new clutches of eggs. With gentle hands they collect pots of eggs, taking care not to damage the fragile shells. Separating the eggs from the soil is a delicate and meticulous task, often performed entirely by hand. This careful handling helps prevent cracks or contamination, which could threaten the developing snails. Every single egg is valuable. Each one holds the potential to become a healthy, productive farm snail. Farmers treat these eggs with the utmost care, knowing the future of their stock depends on them. Once separated, the eggs are gently transferred to special incubation trays. These trays are kept in controlled environments where temperature and humidity are carefully regulated. This careful process ensures high survival rates, giving each egg the best possible chance to hatch into a healthy young snail. Farmers monitor the trays daily, watching for signs of development. With thousands of snails breeding at once, commercial farms can produce millions of eggs each season. This abundance is essential for meeting the growing demand for farmed snails worldwide. Precision and gentleness are key at every step, from selecting breeders to handling eggs. The entire process is a blend of science, patience, and respect for these remarkable creatures. The next generation of snails begins its journey here, hatching from their eggs and starting life on the farm. Each tiny snail represents the success of careful breeding and attentive farming. Now it's time for incubation, a crucial stage that transforms these tiny eggs into the future of the farm. Collected eggs are moved to incubation rooms, warm, humid, and safe. Eggs rest in shallow trays, kept at 20-25 degrees and over 80% humidity. Farmers use humidifiers and monitor conditions constantly. Over 2 to 4 weeks, tiny snails develop inside their shells. When ready, they eat their way out, consuming the calcium-rich shell as their first meal. These snailets are just millimeters long, perfect miniatures of their parents. For a few days, they stay in the tray, eating leftover shells and gaining strength. Vulnerable at this stage, they're soon moved to outdoor pens or rearing enclosures. Here, they'll begin growing toward harvest size. Careful incubation means strong, healthy snails. The journey from egg to snailet is complete. Once out of the nursery, baby snails move to spacious outdoor pens. Their main job: eat and grow. They feast on special plants and a nutrient-rich feed, especially high in calcium for strong shells. Snails hide from the sun by day and emerge at night to feed. Growing takes time, 5 to 7 months depending on species and conditions. Farmers ensure food, water, and cleanliness throughout. As snails grow, their shells thicken and develop unique patterns. Maturity is marked by a thickened, curled shell lip. At this point, they're ready for harvest. Careful management ensures healthy, high-quality snails. The slow race to adulthood is nearly over. Harvest time is a significant moment on the snail farm, signaling that the snails have reached their full size and their shells have hardened, a clear sign of maturity. This stage is crucial, as only fully developed snails are ready for collection, ensuring the best quality for their next journey. Farmers carefully handpick the mature snails, gently removing them from their boards or enclosures. The smaller, younger snails are left behind to continue growing, which helps maintain a sustainable population and ensures future harvests. Harvesting typically takes place at night or in the early morning hours, when snails are most active and easier to find. This timing not only makes collection more efficient, but also reduces stress on the snails, preserving their quality. Once collected, the snails undergo a process called purging. For several days they are kept without food, and provided only with clean water. This step allows the snails to empty their digestive systems, which is essential for both food safety and product quality. Purging is a critical step, as it ensures that any impurities or residues are removed from the snails' bodies. Careful inspection and quality control checks are performed to guarantee that only the healthiest snails move forward in the process. After purging, the snails are thoroughly washed in large tanks. This washing process removes any remaining dirt, debris, or mucus from their shells, leaving them clean and ready for the next stage. Once clean, the snails are sorted by hand. Workers carefully separate them based on size, quality, and intended use, ensuring that each snail is directed to its most suitable destination. Some of these snails are packed and sent off to food processing facilities, where they will become gourmet delicacies. Others are delivered to specialized laboratories, where their valuable slime will be extracted for use in cosmetics and skincare products. The harvest marks the end of the snail's journey on the farm, but it's also a new beginning. Selective harvesting not only supports the farm's sustainability, but also ensures that the ecosystem remains balanced for future generations of snails. Throughout the entire process, every snail is handled with care and respect. This gentle approach helps maintain the highest quality, whether the snails are destined for the kitchen or the laboratory. From this point, the snails' paths diverge. Some will become culinary delights, while others will contribute to innovative cosmetic products. Let's follow both journeys and discover what happens next. Snail slime, or mucin, is a skincare superstar, rich in healing and hydrating compounds. Harvested snails are taken to special facilities for ethical, gentle slime collection. Snails relax in warm, humid spas, naturally secreting mucus as they move. No harm is done. Stress-free snails produce better slime. Afterward, snails are rinsed and returned to the farm to rest and recover. The collected slime is filtered and purified in labs. The result, a clear, potent extract ready for cosmetics. Cosmetic companies blend it into serums, creams, and masks. These products hydrate, smooth, and rejuvenate skin. All thanks to the humble snail. For culinary snails, the next stop is the food processing plant. After purging and washing, snails are boiled with herbs for flavor and easy shell removal. Meat is extracted, by hand or machine, and given a final clean. Many snails are canned, sometimes in garlic or butter for global distribution. The classic French dish, escargots de Bourgogne, features snail meat baked in shells with garlic, parsley, and butter. Served hot with crusty bread, it's a gourmet experience. Canned snails make enjoying this delicacy easy at home. From farm to table, every step ensures quality and taste. Snails truly are a unique treat. Beyond farming, snails play a vital role in nature. As detritivores, they recycle decaying matter, enriching soil and supporting plant growth. They're a key food source for birds, frogs, and other wildlife, especially valued for their calcium-rich shells. Snails help maintain ecosystem balance. Farming snails is also sustainable, requiring less land, water, and feed than traditional livestock. They have a tiny environmental footprint and offer efficient protein. From soil health to gourmet food and skincare, snails are surprisingly important. Their journey from egg to plate or cream is a testament to their versatility. Even the smallest creatures can have a big impact. Snails truly are amazing animals.